No, that's not it.
Wait.
Nope. Ugh, the stupid device won't work whenever I want it to. You can see me now, huh? Don't be alarmed. I'm V, short for viewer. Different than the Watchers. Do not compare me to those bald-headed babies. Anyways, don't mind me. I was just trying to find the right channel to go view this poll list story about... No spoilers. Looks like the poll list hasn't come out for you yet. Let me let you in on a little secret. Go over to ko-fi.com/noirenigma and subscribe at the $10 tier. That way, you'll be able to get the poll list stories a week ahead of release. It also gets you a 10% discount to Noirville merch. So get over to ko-fi.com/noirenigma right now. All right. I gotta go before the editor catches me talking to you. So, keep viewing whatever you're viewing here. All right, bye.
And action. Thank you so much for joining us here. If you're seeing this, that means that you're just about to watch a Noirville production, which, oh my god, it means that we made it to the finish line. Or you might have stumbled onto this and you're wondering, what exactly is Noirville? Well, I can explain that one to you easy. Noirville is a ambitious series of interconnected stories that take place in our custom universe, or our custom Marvel universe, the 312. We have stories of villains, heroes, and everything in between, with 40 players all inhabiting the same world to tell one story. Phase 1 is what you're watching now, and it has been a tremendous undertaking with lots of lessons learned, and we, at this very moment, are planning for Phase 2. And in order for that to happen, we could use all the support that we can get. And so that's where you come in. If you like what you see here, or if you believe in this project, or if you just want to give us a chance to tell this story, I invite you to check out our coffee. We have a membership tier at many different levels that offer a lot of benefits and insights into the world of Noirville, so you can really delve deep into these stories that we're telling. Our membership tier starts at the $3 tier with a contributor. That will guarantee you a shout out on all Noirville projects. We'll shout you out on our socials, because really you're making this possible. The $10 level, we do offer a 10% off on all of our merch, as well as my Start Playing Games. So if you would like to join the world of Noirville, you can do just that. And I'll also be doing a monthly newsletter where I create NPCs for the TTRPGs Marvel Multiverse, Star Trek, as well as Dungeons and Dragons for you to put into your own games. You get all of this as well at the $15 tier, as well as access to our Discord, behind the scenes content, GM advice. I'll talk to you on a one-on-one base to give you some ideas for what you might want to implement at your own table, as well as everything else that was included before, and a 20% discount on all of our merch and Start Playing Games. And finally, we have the council member, which is the $20 a month tier, which includes everything below. It increases the discount to 20%, and it gets you a seat at a community game that we'll hold at the end of the month. That will have direct consequences into the world of Noirville. Starting at the $10 tier, you also get early access to Noirville content. We have an entire series called Pull List that you'll be able to see at minimum a week early before we drop it here on Althaven. It is stories that are in between episodes or introductions to other characters into the world of Noirville. So that's it. That's how you can support our endeavors. That's how you can give us a hand into knocking phase 2 out of the park. We've got plans for this world, plans for this stories, and characters that we can't wait to introduce you to. So give us a watch. Let us know what you think. Comment below on all of our content to let us know what you like and what you don't like. And welcome to the world of Noirville. We're happy to have you. Thank you. That's it. I didn't really have anything else planned. Okay, bye. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Pull List. Today, we have Affliction and Crash. I cannot wait to see what trouble these two characters get into. So why wait? Let's get into the most important part of every story, and that, of course, are the people that tell it. So, we're gonna start with you, LB. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and who you're playing?
Hello, everybody. I'm LB Hackemup. I am a streamer, a gamer, a fan of the Marvel universe in general. I'm going to be playing Affliction, a villain in the Noirville universe. She is a creepy little thing, and she has a connection with a demon. She's a witch.
Awesome. And that brings us to Zach. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and who you're playing?
Hey everybody, I'm Zachary Vaudo. Online I am known as Sneakernet and Sneakernet Music, wherever music is heard and wherever tabletop games are played. Once again tonight I am back as your resident stuntman superhero, recently outed as a superhero, Crash.
All right. And so, let's get into it. Affliction, when we last left you, you had just faced Justice Fluid and a number of other villains. You bared witness to the perceived destruction of New Jotunheim and the ascension of a new god, the god of torment. It's been some time since that event has occurred. Where do we find you?
I think Affliction has found herself in a church that has been shut down. She has herself on set up on the diocese. She has all of her knickknacks, bones, and blood crystals, and I believe she has a companion with her, strung up on some sort of boards that she has placed up, and he's begging for his life and all that sort of stuff, but she requires a sacrifice, so.
And we just hear in the background, please, why are you doing this? Just let me go.
Fear not, human. Your death shall serve a great purpose.
Please, I'll give you whatever you want. I'll give you money. I have money.
Do you have a family?
Yes. I've got a wife, 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Please.
Well, then you should rest easy knowing that your bloodline will continue.
Wait, no. And then he just stops screaming, and and you hear, Affliction, my beloved. in the blood that is dropping from this hung body, where you would normally see the reflection of the mortal that was unfortunately caught in your grasp, instead we see the figure that is possessing this body. You know them as Belith. But still, when you look at the body, it's the mortal's body being puppeted. You've done so well. And through your eyes, I have found the means to return.
Are we close?
Closer than we have ever been.
Oh, my master, I will make sure that you can walk on this earth and burn it in blood and fire.
In your mind, you see a corrupted tree. The one that the false god Justice used to ascend. You see in the lake an ebon sword of infinite power. And then you see in the infinite void a silhouette in white. And the silhouette bleeds from the wrist. And you know that these are the final pieces that you'll need to acquire for Belith to walk the earth. Not just walk the earth, but to ascend.
I shall gather these things for you, my love.
You must move with haste. The demons, the devils, they find themselves distracted with their war. They think I no longer a threat. Show them that they are wrong.
Do you know this form? Who is this being that must be bled?
My love. Machinations are in motion. They'll make their way to you.
And she kind of strokes the slit throat and the cheek of this dead being, dragging blood across him.
You can hear the exhale, the last bit of life from this mortal leaves, stolen by Belith, who no longer has use for this puppet.
She cuts him down, lets the body fall, begins gathering her supplies.
And with that, we turn the page. Crash, where do we find you?
Crash is probably in his garage working on the car that got beaten to hell last time he ran into Tyr. All I Do Is Win, just blaring over the speakers in the garage as he's just putting pieces on, installing new parts to it. Now that he hasn't like formally declared anything yet, but now that he was like caught on camera being a superhero, it feels like, well, I guess I need to have the special car if I'm going to be doing this. And there's this voice in his head that goes like, "You can fly now." It's like, yeah, but the car. And so just
roll me a vigilance check, target number 14.
How's a 19?
That'll do.
Wait. No, I'm sorry. I hit the wrong number. I'm not gonna cheat on this one. I hit resilience instead of vigilance.
Okay.
But that's a 16.
A 16 will do you. So you're at your place, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you stay. Where do you stay?
I'm on the south side off of the Orange Line.
Okay, so you're
not
in Chicago.
Yeah, not like in like the loop or anything,
Gotcha.
but I'm still in the city.
You hear rustling in your bushes, and you're pretty sure somebody is watching you, or like somebody is trying to sneak up on you.
I'm going to continue working on the. The car. I'm going to pick up an empty bucket that I was going to fill with like soapy water later to clean it, and I'm just going to throw the bucket in the direction of the bush. Not to cause any damage, but just a very like, I don't know who you are, but don't sneak up on me.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, go ahead and roll me a agility.
Sure. 17.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. And you hear, ow, shit. You hear the voice of a young woman in the bushes. She just kind of plops out.
I'll get up. It's a plastic bucket at least. But yeah, I'll look up and just go, can I help you?
Shit. You can see a notebook and a tape recorder also fell when she came out of the bushes.
Oh, it's like that, huh?
Reporter.
Yeah.
I just had a few questions.
Why not? LA shouldn't be the only one to know about this at this point.
Okay. She picks up her notebook and recorder and walks over to you.
It's kind of hard to hide it all when you're on TV, you know?
Well, yeah, that's the thing, but I'm not just curious about that. I'm curious about, well, the incident on the film set where you die.
Yeah.
I believe, just from everything that I've been able to see, that was the moment that you changed.
As far as I understand it, yeah. I mean, I don't think I had any. If I had any of these things beforehand, I didn't know about it. I haven't been. The X-Men haven't approached me, so I'm guessing it's not a mutation thing. So it probably hasn't been here for a while.
Well,
but yeah.
I have reason to believe that it may have involved foul play. I think just from what I've been able to observe of the footage that has been able to come out, at least, there's just some things that don't make sense with the official explanation. I think that there was somebody else involved in the incident. There are frames that just don't make sense in the footage that I saw.
And storyteller, what is the official story that
the official story is that it was just a stunt gone wrong that cost the lives of Crash and Oliver.
Right. Let's go. Look, sorry, what's your name, kid?
Alora Rosewood.
Laura. Look, Laura, I don't want to blame anybody for this. You know, like the stunt crew, they do their job the best that they possibly can. Did somebody mess up that day? Did somebody do something wrong that day? Yes. Did it cost more than just budget? Yes. But these things like this happen. I don't have enough to really give you any like clear-cut thing. When everything's exploding around you, it kind of happens a little faster than you can process. But
well, it's just that no disrespect, the story is about Oliver, a political extremist killed in a stunt gone wrong and then spotted a number of times after his alleged death. Spotted downtown Chicago. There are those that said that you were involved in that incident as well. And just the other day, spotted coming out of Lake Michigan. I just thought that maybe you might be more informed than.
Well, hang on. First of all, how would he get into Lake Michigan from downtown, apart from just jumping in? And then second of all, how did he get out of Lake Michigan?
Well, that's the thing. We've seen him made of fire, very much like Johnny Storm, and now we've seen him made of water. I just
so a dead film star made out of fire became made out of water and came out of Lake Michigan. How long ago?
Well, we the latest reports of spotting him have been only about 72 hours ago, and I know it sounds crazy, but I think that you're somehow tied to this, and I just was hoping that I might be able to get more information out of you.
Well, look, first of all, I was in LA 72 hours ago, as everybody saw, apparently. So I don't know nothing about that. I fought something made out of fire. I can't tell you that it's Oliver. Oliver is a very different person than the thing that I squared off with. Apart from not being made out of fire. Personality-wise, wants, needs, etc. This thing, whatever it was, that's not Oliver. Not in any way we knew him, at least.
It was seen carrying out a blade. I've been able to track information about the blade. She reaches in her back pocket and passes you a card that she scribbled on. Mm-hmm. My instincts tell me that you might know more about this. I haven't been able to track where he has gone, but I do know that blade has appeared in some shady places and that it seems to be going up for some kind of auction. I had to use all of my sources to even get the location of this auction.
Sorry, you lost me a little bit. So he came out of the water, made out of water with the sword, which wound up at an auction house?
Yes.
You're missing a big chunk in the middle there.
I don't know what happened.
Well, look, if this thing is tied to that thing that I fought twice now, mind you, which you can put that in your story if it weren't there. The thing when it crashed down into the film set, I was there. So that's 2 times. If it's connected to that thing, then thank you. I appreciate this. I have to see what on earth, or not. Apparently, that's a thing. This could be.
Roll me a vigilance check. Target number 12. Yeah, just target number 12.
14.
Remember when you were infected and how you would see glowing in the veins?
Mm-hmm.
As you talk to her, you see the same.
How close have you gotten to all this investigation there, Laura?
I started studying a infection in the city. You wouldn't believe me if I told you what I found, and I think it's all. I think it comes back to him. I don't think that this is a normal illness.
I think you'll find I'll believe a lot more than you gave me credit for here.
A number of people have already there's one other contact that I have, but I was told not to seek them out.
Who's that?
She passes you an address. Some kind of witch. If this had some magical element to it, somebody's gonna need to. I would like to go and speak to them, but I was told not to go.
Well, if you were told not to go, then it's understandable that you might be hesitant to go. However, whoever this witch is certainly didn't tell me not to go. So we have that going for us.
The warning was she's as likely to kill you as to help you, or she might do both for the fun of it.
But this seems to be the best bet that you've got right now.
I don't expect for her to stay there long, or I was told not to.
How'd you come across this information?
I work for the Herald, the Daily Herald, or I used to. I've been chasing this lead on the infections, and they don't seem to agree with my findings. So, kind of going rogue right now.
I want to give you a number. I'm gonna write down a number from my phone. So I want you to text this person or call, whatever, but texting is probably more direct. Let them know that you were talking with Crash about the infection.
Okay.
And he suggested that I connect you with them.
And who are you giving her the number to?
I'm giving her one of Craster's burner phones.
Oh, okay.
Because when we go away, I am going to text Caster. Hey, one of your burners, not that one, a different one. One of your burners is going to get a call. Is going to get a call or a text from someone who might be infected with the same thing I was. Maybe your agency can do something about that. I don't feel like calling a god again.
Okay. You can see that she was planning to go speak to the witch Affliction first thing in the morning. For some reason she thought that daylight might help her. She intends to get there at 10 a.m.
Well, sounds like I should head there tonight then.
Okay.
Look, hey, this woman was told not to go talk to the witch, and I can tell that she is infected with something that I had a hard time wrangling. I don't expect any kind of regular person to last through it, and I don't particularly want to see Oliver again right now. Out of all the arch nemesis I could have, it has to be that motherfucker.
Hard to kill.
So it seems like it's in my best interest to check out this witch ahead of time.
Okay.
So I'm gonna highly recommend that she call or text this number tonight.
She takes it. You can. I think it's in her walking away when she thinks that you have stopped looking, that you see how you remember what this was. This was Oliver reconstituting himself using your life force, and you're a tough son of a bitch. She walks away, thinks you don't look, and begins to stumble and you have an idea of how bad it's getting.
I'll do a follow-up text to Caster of the sooner the better.
Okay. And with that, day is yours.
Well, car's not done, so I am going to take my bike. I'll punch this address into a GPS. I will sort out what I'm gonna get in terms of an auction, because I imagine after I visit this witch, I'm gonna have to go check out an auction, see if maybe I can.
The auction is set for tomorrow night.
So witch tonight, auction tomorrow night.
Okay.
Breakfast in the middle.
So you punch in the address, and you get taken to this abandoned church. Affliction, I will let you describe the building.
Yeah, so there's a chain link fence that has been set up around it. It looks decrepit, like it's been condemned. There is like boarding over the front door that's kind of been messed with at this point. There's probably some tagging on it as well. But it's an old Catholic sort of cathedral style. It's not very big. Probably fit like 50 people max. And there's rooms off to the side, but in general, it is just one long area where they would have mass.
All right. Not my speed, but understandable. If Affliction is there, you'd hear the bike long before I showed up. It's a motorcycle anyway. But I'll park the bike, helmet off, underarm, sort of walk up, look around. I assume it's abandoned, so like, is there still a standing door on this thing, or is it just open?
It's kind of boarded, but it's not like closed.
So I'll just sort of look around and then look up and just go, is there like a special knock or something?
There is silence.
Just standard shaven haircut knock. Like, sure, we'll start with that.
You see the lights inside dim. And then
Not a
raise.
solicitor.
They
Okay.
raise again. You see, there, like, as you walk in, there's candles, there's a bunch of shit, like wax dripped everywhere. There's probably still a body.
I was just about to ask about that.
And Affliction.
I will say, out of character, I was staying outside of the door so that Crash didn't see that. But if it's something where he has to just walk in, then I'm gonna clock that.
Yeah. It's probably not apparent right away because it's like behind the table, but yeah, Affliction is not right at the front as you walk in. I think she's observing from the shadows to see who dare enter my area.
I was told by what I hope is a reliable source that there is a witch here that specializes in supernatural objects. I figured, what the hell? New York has Doctor Strange. Why can't Chicago have somebody too? This isn't exactly as upscale as that, but I get the vibe.
Her laugh kind of echoes throughout the chamber. Strange is a hack.
Never met the guy, only know him on reputation. I imagine you probably know him better than I do, Miss.
There is a moment, and she emerges from the shadows, almost taking them with her. Again, she's 5'3", in like Victorian black adornments, wearing a veil over her face, white hair curled down the side, and she sort of like slowly walks out, and she says, "If a name is to be given, a name must be taken. What is yours?"
Look, I've read enough urban fantasy that I'm not going to let you, like, take my name, but you can call me Crash.
You may call me Affliction.
You know, under different circumstances, I'd be, like, incredibly off-put right now, but I knew exactly what I was coming to find. And I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of glad it's exactly what I expected it to be. That would be really weird if you were just in, like, a sweater and sneakers, comparatively. Like, this is exactly the sort of thing I'm expecting.
You speak a lot.
They don't really let me on camera do that, so...
What is it that you desire?
Oh, that is way too long of a list, but I'll tell you what I came here for, which is... I was given this information that there is some kind of strange, unnatural sword that came flying out of Lake Michigan in the hands of somebody that I have beaten down on 2 separate occasions. Keeps getting back up. And now the sword is in an auction house, and I need to get an idea, A, of what this is, and B, where I can find the guy who had the sword if he's still around.
You see her touch her shoulder. And he shall come to me. And you see her, like, walk forward. She has a very slow pace. It's very ominous. And she kind of walks towards you, not aggressively, very creepily, but she sort of looks you up and down. Is there anything that I can glean from seeing Crash?
Unless the storyteller has anything, Crash looks very standard. He doesn't have a superhero build. He's a stuntman, so he has an athletic build. There's no like special attire. There's no sigils or anything like that. He's got sunglasses, his white moto jacket, button-down shirt. Really not the kind of person that you would expect to be in the position that he is in.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything under the surface, he doesn't know about it.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing for the GM to add.
Mm-hmm. You were told that I was here.
Yeah, by a reporter that you told not to come by, but you didn't tell me yet, so I thought I'd give it a shot.
Interesting. And she sort of like looks up at you. You can see her white eyes, like just surrounded by black through this veil that she wears. And what will you give me in return for this information, tall one?
Well, right now everything about this is screaming run, but I also know that I don't have any ability to hang on to some mystical sword, nor do I really want to. That kind of feels like it should be in the care of somebody that actually understands what it is.
I see. You do not want the sword for yourself?
I don't even know what the sword is, honestly. At this point, I am trying to figure out where the guy who got it went. But if the sword's connected to it, that's got to be something. Plus, I figure if he had it, it probably shouldn't wind up in everybody's hands. He has a tendency to get under people's skin.
Then a bargain. I will assist you in retrieving the sword. You will take me with you to retrieve it, and I get to keep the sword.
We're missing the part where I figure out all the information that's attached to it, but I think we're like on the right path with that.
The information will be given, but the sword will remain mine.
Well, quite frankly, I don't know any other magic people that I could get a second opinion from, except for, the hack. So,
Hmm.
who am I to say no, right?
You are brave. I can see it in your eyes.
I assume it's magic that even allows you to see my eyes do these goddamn things at this point. But you're not too far off. I mean, that's how I got the job I do.
What is it that you do?
Stuntman.
What is that?
You probably don't watch movies much, I'm guessing. Are you like secretly centuries old? Have you been to the circus?
I have seen performers.
Great. So the ones that throw themselves around, do like feats of strength and survival, death-defying acts, things like that.
The Spider-Man.
Without the spider bit, just the man. But yeah, I sort of like that.
So you are hardy. Your blood is strong.
I figured it's the rest of me that's strong, but why not?
A deal, then.
Okay. Are you planning on keeping I mean, I dig the goth aesthetic, but is that the standard look for the for where we're going, or? Don't even worry about it. We're good.
I need you both to make me a vigilance check. Target number is only going to be 12.
19.
17.
God, this game really likes me, and I really appreciate it.
You see, just a individual off the streets in like a puffy winter coat, jeans, in a jersey, stumbling into the church. It looks as though they're struggling each step that they take, like they're being forced to walk.
Okay, so it doesn't look like they have the same infection thing going on? Or does it?
It does.
Okay. Hey, remember the bit I said about the guy that tends to get under people's skin?
Yes.
Exhibit A.
You just see them struggling.
Oliver, if you are in there, I just don't have the time for this right now.
Caleb, help me.
I tried to put you out in the fucking lake, man. What more? Do you have, mystical power bonding? I don't know what you do. You're a witch, I was told. That's about the fullest extent that I got.
Sure. Yeah. I was thinking about that. Why don't I pull off a spell here? Okay. I'm going to use
I'll put it forward that Crash was implying some sort of spell that could help him, but you do whatever it is you're going to do. I just felt I should clarify that before you.
I got you. Yeah, I'm going to use the Crimson Bands. So he needs to make an let's see, I'm going to make an ego check with edge against the melee defense of the target.
Okay. Go for it.
And this is combat. The score. 18?
Yeah. You see the bands are... Oh, well, you tell me what it looks like when you do this spell.
So as Affliction sort of looks, you ask her for this. You see her hands are very pale, but as she reaches forward, they turn black as these bands sort of protrude from her hands, and they wrap around him in this sort of gold black light and pull him down so that he's kind of on the ground with his head up and arms down.
You hear go, help me. help me! And you hear in unison a bunch of voices surrounding the church, all yelling, "Me!"
Oh shit.
And then you see the veins all glowing red, and this.
2 quick questions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does he seem like he's
done?
Okay, cool. I was about to make a move, but if as I turn and I see that, I just stop.
The veins kind of, and he drops, and you see black tears from his eyes puddle onto the ground, and the liquid moves on its own accord.
You should not let that touch you. And this is exactly why I need to figure out where he is and what's going on, so this stops happening to people.
Is he of Null?
I have no idea.
Do you know what I mean?
No. Of Zero, or...
There are creatures from other worlds that infect humans. There is one called Venom.
I've heard of that one. That's an alien?
Yes. It is not of this world. It is created by a lord called Null.
I met one of those and she just, insulted me.
They are not all the same. They need a host that can adequately survive.
Great. So that's even more reason why A, I don't want it to touch me or you, and B, I'd like to stop it from continuously spreading like this, because this is not the first person today I've seen that got infected like that, which means that it's happening to multiple people at the same time.
Tainted blood does me no good.
Okay, so I'm gonna step around this and go back outside. I've got my bike. I don't know how you feel about bikes. Do you teleport, portal? I don't know what the deal is, but
where are we to go?
Honestly, the auction's tomorrow night, so my personal thought was not where the weird alien parasite thing is. And that was sort of the extent of my thought.
You see her sort of wave her hand, and the diocese behind her clears. All the candles go out, and all that remains is the body left behind. I shall not leave your side until we have gathered what is needed.
Okay. So, motorcycle, portal.
That's a good question. I think Affliction will just fly behind you in a black streak. Honestly, I can't see Affliction getting on a motorcycle. I just can't. Ride side saddle on it.
As funny as it would look.
I'm imagining you kind of disapparating like they did in the franchise that will not be named, but just
yeah.
Okay. As you both walk out of the church, there are 5 people on either side of the door and a couple across the street, and they all say in unison, "Caleb, help me. They have me."
Who? Tell me how. Tell me anything except help me.
They have me.
These are only pieces.
Help
They
me.
only send the message.
Can you mind read? Is that a thing? Is that a magical thing?
I can use my eyes.
Well, sure, but I'm hoping you can get more inside than just this.
Caleb, help me. They have me.
She reaches out. I will try to create a telepathic bond with one of these things.
Okay, this is going to be a logic check. 17 with trouble.
Okie dokie. I'm not really good at this. Let's see. 14.
You get into the mind, and the problem is they're all synced up. So you're getting fragments of each one of these individual person's thoughts, and their thoughts are, help me, I can't control my body. Like you just hear a bunch of them panicked and screaming, and in the midst of it, you see Oliver reforming out of the water, holding the blade. You can feel, even from this sliver of a memory, the power of the blade in his hands. And then you see a man standing in front of him with a spear, smiling. He lunges to attack. You don't see what happens after. And then, Crash, you hear Affliction go, Caleb, help me. He has me. And you're just able to pull yourself out of it before you get stuck in the sink too.
I do not like venturing into the minds of mortals.
Sorry. Was there anything helpful there?
A man with a spear has attacked this being.
Did I recognize him?
Ooh, I would say, let me take a look at your stuff. You have Streetwise.
Mm-hmm.
I
have connections.
I also have Streetwise, for what it's worth, but I don't know any guy with a spear.
I don't see.
Oh, I do have Streetwise as a tag, yeah.
Supernatural and Streetwise. Oh, you do have connections. Yeah, okay, those are the three. Go ahead and roll me a logic check, target number 12 with edge.
With edge?
Mm-hmm.
So you said Supernatural, Streetwise, and Connections?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I have all three of those.
You didn't see the memory.
That's true, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no way.
I can use 2 karma to reroll this.
Okay, go for it.
Not 42. Alright, so this is a logic. I'm not really good at logic, but let's see. With edge. Only 8.
With the 8, you know that the person that you saw is older than you. You have bumped into them before. The problem is you've bumped into them over the centuries that this person has been alive. They have used a number of different names and different monikers. So you know the person, you just don't know their name or what they're up to. But you've traveled in the same circles.
It is someone who I have a history with, but I cannot recall who they are now. They have changed their name many times over the centuries, but I do know that they are older than me, and that is many lifetimes for you.
I will also let you roll again, target number 10 for the spear.
Okay. 14! I recognize the item.
This actually
That feels right.
This actually makes a whole lot more sense. You will recognize that the spear that they had was in fact the spear of destiny that has spilled quite a bit of divine blood. This is a spear that it is on par with Mjolnir in terms of potency and power. Honestly, you know that if you ever got your hands on it, the number of spells you could do would be delightful. Yes, it has slain many a martyr and is coated with righteous blood.
But I do know what weapon he held. The Spear of Destiny. a great, great item.
I am in the movie industry. I am a stuntman.
Mm-hmm.
I am barely a superhero. I am not a magic religious fighter.
Mm-hmm.
This is all stuff Crash is saying out loud as he's mildly crashing out over this.
Yep.
Because a lot has happened over the last few weeks, I guess, however long it's been since he got where he is. It's like, by all logic, I should be stopping bank robbers, not this.
We have made a deal.
I didn't say I wasn't going to. I just said I don't like it, and I'm going to complain about it the whole time.
Caleb, help us. He has us.
A lovely name.
Thanks. Hey, Oliver, next time you manifest, tell me who so I can do something about it.
You cannot do anything against this.
I know, but I'm trying to get anything more than just the same thing over and over
It
again.
is on repeat. Let us go.
Fine. Let's go back to my bike.
Affliction turns to smoke.
Yep. And, well, she said she was going to stick by him until it gets done, and that's like 24 hours, I guess, so I'm just going back to my place with the weird goth chick in tow.
All right. I'm going to say, Affliction, you have mortal contacts in the world. How do they reach out to you?
Well, would they reach out to me? That's a good question. I think a blood sacrifice would make the most sense. Maybe I've taught them like a sigil that will contact me.
You feel somebody is performing the ritual right now. I would say that you would even know who. It's Lux.
Fun.
You see her, you see the smoke that is following you, moves in front of you, and she, like, appears in the road ahead of you, and is standing there.
Yeah, just hard break Akira slide to a stop in front of her. I got nothing, what?
We must make a detour.
Did you forget your toothbrush?
No.
Like, I don't know.
Follow me.
You see her smoke, and I'll take the long way, I guess, and not just pop there. It's fine.
You said follow me. It's like, what else am I gonna do? Just rev the bike up again and just follow the line of smoke in the sky.
I'm gonna head to Lux's place.
All right, so Lux lives in this little bungalow in the suburbs. It's very strange seeing the two of you pop up here. Like, this looks like it looks like Crash and Affliction walking into the Brady Bunch. It's just very different. And the second you walk in, or the second, well, I'd imagine you don't knock, you just walk in.
Okay, Affliction just walks through the door.
Yeah.
Crash will stop, ring the doorbell.
I think the door just kind of opens automatically after that. Lux is very familiar with Affliction. Not used to Affliction bringing guests, but prepared.
Crash stands there as the door opens, stares inside, lowers his head, just goes, I need a therapist. Just walks in.
On the outside, this looks like the perfect pristine suburban house. Like, picket fence and all. The moment you walk in, however, it's like a horror show. There's blood everywhere. Mounted on the walls are the heads of different mythological figures and weapons scattered, chicken bones, and all of just all of this arcane and occult stuff. And inside, you see, I would, if I were to cast them, I would say that it would be a face cast of Rihanna with just dreads, in a tank top and like arms covered in tattoos, scarring, and blood. And she's in the midst of something and looks up and sees you, and he goes, "Affliction? It's good to see you."
Apologies for the delay. I have a pup.
She looks at Crash.
Just pretend I'm not here.
Starts to smell you.
Okay, first Palupsa, now this chick. What the hell?
I want one of your hairs.
Is this one of those situations where I can ask why?
I have a hunch.
About?
You're not alive and you're not dead.
I died and came back, so I guess you're right.
No, you didn't come back.
You have touched death.
I mean, like, metaphorically speaking, I guess.
I would like one of your hairs, please.
I'm feeling really vulnerable right now in the murder house with two witches asking me for body parts, even if it is just hair.
You could give me your blood.
That seems worse. Just don't put it into like some weird doll that's gonna control me. Just like pull out a strand of hair. Just like
He takes it
Whatever.
and like pulls out a bag and puts it in there. Sucks all the air out of it, seals it.
I am so serious, because the moment I get control back, I'm going to kick the shit out of you if you do that.
That would be a waste. I only need your face to do that. You see her gingerly open up a book and puts it in and closes it.
Not the weirdest thing that I've done for a fan, I guess.
I called you here because there's pieces of broken and dead worlds here. Something is happening. But more than that, the Eternal Council are moving. They're planning something. Tomorrow they intend to. And she goes into a book, rips out a page, cuts her hand and bleeds on it. It is a page of the Three Musketeers. And as she bleeds, the red lands on a number of words, and the words reform into undecipherable script to everybody but you, Affliction, and she passes it to you.
What does it say?
essentially, it conveys that the Eternal Council, which consists of a number of immortals, are pawning off items of great power, items that they would never normally rid themselves of.
Mm-hmm.
Which implies that they no longer have a need for it. You recognize that most of the items that they are getting rid of are items to control the masses, which is strange because they're all about control. So they must have something different. Also, I'm not gonna make you roll with the things that you know. You are aware that the Eternal Council is led by Merlin.
Merlin wishes to give up powers. There is to be an auction tomorrow. A great sword will go up.
You already know.
That's kind of why I'm hanging out with her.
Yes. It seems that the fates have aligned us.
Well, sister, you must be careful. I do not believe Merlin will be happy to see you.
I have no doubts.
You are aware that Wicca, the son of Scarlet Witch, not Wicca, a Wiccan,
Yeah.
is a student of Merlin. And you two have been at odds for some time.
Fuck that guy.
Are we talking like Arthurian Merlin?
One of them.
Like what?
There is a great council of immortals. They control many things, including items of great power. It seems that they are going to auction these off. Which is curious, because they do not give away power so easily.
Immortals like gods?
Different. Gods can be killed.
Not easily. I'll tell you that much. Okay, so the auction that has the sword that I mentioned has a bunch of other weird things in it too that are equally or differently magical.
How does this one fit in? Such a grand design for something so small.
You how does this one being Crash? Lux looks at Crash. I would like to look into your mind, please.
You've already got my hair. I think we're good.
Oh, you're right. You see, she goes to the book. It casts a spell on your hair, and you see her eyes roll to the back.
That's okay. I mean, I guess that counts.
And then, I think I understand. Let's see, does she understand? I'm actually gonna have
I think so. I have to check.
I think so. Fail. No, I don't.
Oh, no, she has an idea. The one that you call Oliver has the mutant ability to infect others with his consciousness, with his life, to reform inside the bodies of others.
Yeah, that seems to be his big shtick right now, ever since he also died.
I believe they have him. I believe that they have learned from him.
That he did say they have me over and over again. So this Merlin's Council of Immortals are auctioning off powerful items because they have Oliver.
They can use him. They do not need to control masses when they can infect them. I cannot stop this alone. I need the item of power.
Okay. New plan. Starts out the same as the old plan with going to the auction and, bidding on it and whatnot. But it turns into, once we get it, getting him out of their hands. Because I don't like this guy, and I don't like what he does, but I like the idea of people using him to do that even less. It's bad enough when it was just me. And you can still keep the sword and whatnot, or just use it first.
If you have been touched by death, perhaps you are given something upon your return. If you are the final piece, perhaps immortal is not the correct word we should use.
I was given all of these abilities to not die.
Have you killed?
People keep beating me to the punch on that one.
Perhaps we should test this theory.
I'm gonna be honest, it's not like a goal of mine to do. It just sort of keeps being the situation that I find myself in, and then somebody else winds up doing it before I do it.
You are a hero. You wish to save people.
That's awfully kind of you.
That was a question.
Oh. I have no idea, lady. I've barely figured out what the hell I'm doing, much less what side of it I'm on. I would prefer to not destroy the world and existence as we know it and whatnot, but I'm also clearly not above getting paid to do this.
Let me put it like this. If we do nothing, and they are allowed to continue, all of humanity will fall under their control.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Are you willing to stop them?
Don't really have much of a choice, right?
There is always a choice.
Not... I mean, seems like kind of a shitty choice of hey, do you want to fight a bunch of immortals to stop them from destroying the universe, or do you want to just let all of humanity fall under control? And it's kind of a tilted choice. I talk a lot, you're right. Yes, I want to stop them.
Then you have your mission. Have you learned anything else from his hair?
The Eternal Council plays with humanity like puppets, like clay. You have twice now. Worked alongside their pieces.
I have? Look, I didn't know there was even a council until now.
They have watched you. I think they want you next.
Cool. So, just gonna be walking right into that. Can we amend the deal a little bit further of getting me the hell out of there? Is that too many amendments?
I think I need you. I will protect you as long as I need.
Not gonna lie, it's a little hot, but I'm also unnerved.
Crash, make me a vigilance check. Target number 16 with double trouble.
Double
I
trouble.
want to. I got a 12, and if I use my charmed life, then it negates the trouble, and it's still a 12.
Okay. You feel a knife go into your shoulder. You're only gonna take 1 point of damage.
Ow! As I pull it out, just throw it on the ground.
She looks at the wound. What happens?
Well, thanks to healing factor, I restore my resist. Actually, no, sorry, I don't throw it on the ground. I hold it in my hand. I restore my health equal to my resilience. So I imagine it just knits right back up. As I just like, you don't get to play with sharp objects anymore. Knife just goes into my pocket.
She's not interested with the knife, but you do see that she very quickly goes to the floor and just scoops up one of the drops of blood.
No, and I literally just slap. I slap her hand just like onto my hand. But no, you got my hair, you got my memories. No, I know, guest. No,
You see her like she's not combative at all. It's just like it's like a master violinist seeing like a master violinist. Just like I just want to hold it. Like she is fascinated by you.
no.
Ye is mine.
When you say that, she does that creepy witch thing where she scampers backward and like it's an unnatural movement, and she's like all the way onto the ceiling. Apologies.
How is a room full of corpses being arranged to give a round of applause less creepy than this fucking house?
You seem upset.
I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm gonna wait outside. Just a...
And you
Is
go
there
back.
something else you needed from us?
No, sister. And she comes down from the ceiling. Just this. With Crash being out of the house, she tells you straight up, if you go to the auction, he will die. They will have him. And then they will be unstoppable.
Then we will need to get the sword before then. Do you know what this item is?
It is the sword of a ruler from a faraway world. One with absolute control over the void, over all darkness.
A grand item to acquire. Thank you, sister.
Embelleth
If,
me.
if you touch one of my pets again, you will not live to see the next moon.
She fades through the door and is just behind Crash now.
Crash is just outside, hands on his hips, just up and just breathing.
We must acquire the sword.
Fuck!
Before the auction takes place.
Cool. Okay. Less That's less money for me. Breaking and entering. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Your healing. Was this before or after you touched death?
I didn't touch death. But no, after. I didn't have anything like this that I know of, but beforehand, if I did, I would have made a fortune.
Let me tell you something. Death is real. She is a being, and she touched you.
I can guarantee you not the case. And Crash obviously knows that death is real, but Crash is speaking the truth because they did not come into physical contact whatsoever, so we're speaking two different languages.
Yeah.
All right. Where to?
We gotta
I
find
guess
where
we're
this
breaking
place
and
is.
entering.
We're doing a heist.
Okay. We're doing it heist style. You know that the auction is taking place in a penthouse. It's one of the you would know, Crash. This is one of the fancier skyscrapers in the city. Because of the clientele that tends to live there, you know what security is going to be like.
Now, Crash has been holding a bit of what he can do a bit close to the chest for personal reasons. But so looking at this, just look up at the penthouse and go, hey, I know that you probably don't watch movies, but have you ever seen a movie called Tenet?
There's nothing.
Yeah, I figured as much. I'm gonna go get something and I'll be right back. And if the storyteller or the viewer has not seen Tenet, there's this really amazing scene where they effectively grappling hook shoot a bungee cord up a building, strap in, and reverse bungee up the building.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna just fly in the middle of all of this, and Affliction doesn't know I can fly yet. I'm not gonna give that away. I'm not gonna superhero break into this. I'm gonna stuntman break into this.
Okay. So you are grappling hooking your way to the top. I love this. So let me go ahead and actually put this here. As we get into it, go ahead and roll me a vigilance check.
You said vigilance?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to use my charmed life for that edge. 19, but let's see. Still 19.
Okay, you actually only needed to hit an 18. As soon as you get to the top of the skyscraper, you see an individual in a long black trench coat and a cowboy hat. And you also see a man in clearly military gear, but not camo, just black tactical gear, holding a spear. And as soon as you come up, the one holding the spear goes, "You're here faster than I thought you'd be."
Oh shit, and I just drop right back down. I will catch myself, so I'm not right there. So I'm not falling, but I'm not also right in front of them. So to them, it looks like I've just dropped right back down the side of the building.
You see the one holding the spear just goes to the edge of the building, looking down at you. You might as well come on up. We know you're coming.
Yep, just me, as I told myself. up.
So while this is happening, Affliction, what are you doing?
What? It's nighttime, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will ride the dark side of this building up as I fly up to the top. And I have said that I'm going to protect this man, but he seems confident, maybe a little cocky. I kind of want to see how this plays out, but I will hold an action to protect him if needed.
Okay, well, here we go.
Okay.
What this looks like is, so Crash, you are here while Affliction, I'm imagining you went up the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And they, the two have their full concentration on you right now, Crash. And the one holding the spear is this gentleman here. And he says, "We knew you were coming." Oliver kept leaving breadcrumbs and it was he didn't want to expend the resources to shut him up, so I figured we might as well have a conversation.
Yeah, I figured probably, if we have a conversation and things kind of go sideways, it's probably better to do this ahead of time, not like in the middle of everybody, you know what I mean?
Oliver has a wonderful gift.
Oliver's gift explodes people.
Well, yes. Except when you were infected, it took quite a while for you to succumb to his infection.
Oh, you know about that?
We know about a lot of things. We haven't been able to acquire much of your blood. We would like to make you an offer.
You say much like you have any of it.
You're a touch reckless.
Why does everybody want parts of my body today?
So far as I've seen, your healing qualities are some of the best in the world.
It's the spirit of the thing.
Well, when you have a gift like that, it's best to share with humanity, don't you think?
I'd like to figure out what the hell I'm even working with first before I figure out if it's good. I mean, Christ, imagine if Oliver decided that he wanted to share his gift with humanity much faster than he did by accident.
Oliver's ability can be replicated. We could choose the consciousness that affects others, allow us to supplant the subconsciousness within the populace. It would be life-changing to be able to sway the ideas of the populace, the intentions. Imagine humanity all focused on the same goal, same task. Finally, the ability to remove pesky conflict.
That sounds really great until you start asking questions like, what tasks? And then that's usually when it starts to get really, really dicey, because people who want that kind of thing typically don't have curing world hunger and eliminating unemployment in mind.
We have ending wars in mind. We have uniting humanity and dissolving cultural squabbles so that we can become a force, an intergalactic force. We're so small. We're aware of the greater whole. The Shi'ar, the Kree, the Skrulls, Strontians. And now there are others, other worlds, other galaxies, other universes, and we still argue over gods when they walk among us. It's embarrassing, really. Just the subconscious that people would still be able to have their ideas and their preferences, but on the crucial details when it matters, when humanity must work together, it's a little override.
See, there's a problem with all of that. And it's the part where Oliver didn't agree to that before you captured him and tried to replicate his ability.
This is something that has been going on for years now, and nobody bats an eye, nobody flinches. In the next 50, 100 years, he'll be renowned as a hero, like Henrietta Lacks.
Oh, do you mean the woman whose parts about it they took against her will and used for the greater good of people?
And look at what was accomplished.
Look what was taken.
Small price to pay, I think.
Well, she didn't really get a say in that, and apparently neither does Oliver.
Affliction is moving forward.
How many feet?
Would you like my movement speed?
Mm-hmm.
Or just, my speed
It should be like
is
30, I believe.
5. Oh, my numbers
so
are
5.
singular.
So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Well, 5 would be you climbing.
I'm flying.
Oh,
She's smoke.
Oh yeah, then you would be right up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you trying to do it sneakily or not?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Well, hold on. Let me see here. You have to 15 and 13. So you have to beat a 15.
What is this?
Agility.
Agility, and this is non-combat?
Mhm.
Cool. Let's see how I do. 13. Could
Okay.
I use a karma to roll with edge?
I'll give you that.
Okay. 15.
Okay. You're able to like just kind of appear behind them. The man holding the spear, who goes by the soldier, looks at you, Crash, and says, "You are going to help us save humanity. You're going to help us change the world. You can do so willingly. Or not."
Tough choice. I think if I'm gonna help humanity, I'd rather do it my way.
Don't do
Is
that.
this a signal?
If Affliction takes it as one, then it's a signal. We've not worked out any sort of
That's
coordination.
true. I mean, he's wearing sunglasses. If he wants it, well, let's see. You guys are talking a lot, and I think Affliction is just like done with this conversation. So, yeah, I'd like to do something if I could.
Okay, what would you like to do?
I would like to use the Mists of Morpheus
Okay.
on the bigger guy.
Go ahead and tell me what that does.
Yeah. So I am going to make an ego check against their vigilance. And on a success, the target is stunned and remains that way while I concentrate on it, and then if it's a fantastic success, they fall asleep instead.
Okay, let me see. An ego check against the target's vigilance. So that means you have to hit a 15. You hit a 16, and what's his vigilance? A 13. Yep.
I think it's a single target. It doesn't. It says targets.
Yeah,
I guess,
just target. Yeah, so it's just one.
So I was going for the guy with the spear. I want that spear.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me just check something out here. So check. Okay. I am. Yeah, I'm gonna give that to you.
Okay. So
he just kind of.
what Crash sees is Affliction is behind, like flying above, so you can kind of see her. And then you see from behind him, she's still there, but you see her form reach out behind him, like from nothing, and a gash appears from her hand, like a black sort of Icarus gas appears, and she just says, "Sleep."
I imagine the moment that I saw the smoke in the air, Crash just tilted his head down a bit so the sunglasses weren't immediately reflecting it. And
all right, this is where we're gonna start to roll some initiative.
do we all roll the same initiative? Oh, okay, just you and A. Okay.
Oh my god, what's going on with my bad guys today?
You're bad.
No, not the bad guys. I'm the bad guy.
The antagonist.
Duh.
No, that's not it. Wait. Nope. Ugh, this stupid device won't work whenever I want it to. You can see me now, huh? Don't be alarmed. I'm V, short for viewer. Different than the Watchers. Do not compare me to those bald-headed babies. Anyways, don't mind me. I was just trying to find the right channel to go view this poll list story about... No spoilers. Looks like the poll list hasn't come out for you yet. Let me let you in on a little secret. Go over to ko-fi.com/noirenigma and subscribe at the $10 tier. That way, you'll be able to get the poll list stories a week ahead of release. It also gets you a 10% discount to Noirville merch. So get over to ko-fi.com/noirenigma right now. All right. I gotta go before the editor catches me talking to you. So keep viewing whatever you're viewing here. All right. Bye.
And action. Thank you so much for joining us here. If you're seeing this, that means that you're just about to watch a Noirville production, which, oh my god, it means that we made it to the finish line. Or you might have stumbled onto this and you're wondering, what exactly is Noirville? Well, I can explain that one to you easy. Noirville is a ambitious series of interconnected stories that take place in our custom universe, or our custom Marvel universe, the 312. We have stories of villains, heroes, and everything in between, with 40 players all inhabiting the same world to tell one story. Phase 1 is what you're watching now, and it has been a tremendous undertaking with lots of lessons learned, and we, at this very moment, are planning for Phase 2. And in order for that to happen, we could use all the support that we can get. And so that's where you come in. If you like what you see here, or if you believe in this project, or if you just want to give us a chance to tell this story, I invite you to check out our coffee. We have a membership tier at many different levels that offer a lot of benefits and insights into the world of Noirville, so you can really delve deep into these stories that we're telling. Our membership tier starts at the $3 tier with a contributor. That will guarantee you a shout out on all Noirville projects. We'll shout you out on our socials, because really you're making this possible. The $10 level, we do offer a 10% off on all of our merch, as well as my Start Playing Games. So if you would like to join the world of Noirville, you can do just that. And I'll also be doing a monthly newsletter where I create NPCs for the TTRPGs Marvel Multiverse, Star Trek, as well as Dungeons and Dragons for you to put into your own games. You get all of this as well at the $15 tier, as well as access to our Discord, behind the scenes content, GM advice. I'll talk to you on a one-on-one base to give you some ideas for what you might want to implement at your own table, as well as everything else that was included before, and a 20% discount on all of our merch and Start Playing Games. And finally, we have the council member, which is the $20 a month tier, which includes everything below. It increases the discount to 20%, and it gets you a seat at a community game that we'll hold at the end of the month. That will have direct consequences into the world of Noirville. Starting at the $10 tier, you also get early access to Noirville content. We have an entire series called Pull List that you'll be able to see at minimum a week early before we drop it here on Althaven. It is stories that are in between episodes or introductions to other characters into the world of Noirville. So that's it. That's how you can support our endeavors. That's how you can give us a hand into knocking Phase 2 out of the park. We've got plans for this world, plans for this stories, and characters that we can't wait to introduce you to. So give us a watch. Let us know what you think. Comment below on all of our content to let us know what you like and what you don't like. And welcome to the world of Noirville. We're happy to have you. Thank you. That's it. I didn't really have anything else planned. Okay, bye. All right, so the initiative is all set. Affliction, Crash, you both rolled 18s. So who would like to go first?
Affliction seems to have an idea of what she's doing, so I'm gonna.
Actually, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Chuck gets to go first. He has lightning actions.
Okay.
He is paralyzed.
The soldier.
No, you did the soldier, not the vampire.
Oh, Chuck is the vampire's name is Chuck. Got it. Okay, cool.
All right. So he is going to. Now you've got that song stuck in my head. He's going to go ahead and roll. Yep. That is what it is. The headshot attack. And this is coming at. He's gonna roll headshot, and he's attacking you, Affliction.
She smoke. You're muted as well.
I'm not. I have to concentrate on phasing. Got
it.
But I can fly.
You can concentrate on a number of powers equal to your rank. So if you want, you could be doing both.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which would be really funny.
So in that case, he's got no other choice but to. Now the sleep power is what I'm trying to. I don't know. Success to target stunned.
Yeah, he's stunned. He's not asleep yet. If I had a great success on it.
Oh, right. so he just loses his first turn. In that case, Chuck is shooting is going to instead. Fuck me, dude. He's going to issue a command. So he's got to make a logic. Oh no, he's not doing that. He is absolutely. So sorry, I haven't pulled up Chuck in a minute. He's just gonna shoot. He's gonna double tap.
On whom?
On Crash.
Okay, Jinx. So he has trouble on the action.
Gotcha.
And I have evasion as well.
Bang. Oh, this is bad. Trouble, that's a 13. Then he's gonna take his second action, which is gonna be another bang. Oh no!
Get rid of it. Okay.
27. So that's just going to be 27 points of damage as he pulls out two revolvers, smiles, he goes. The first one misses you, but the second one gets you right in the shoulder.
All right. Yeah, I guess that surpasses my agility still, so that would work like that. All right.
And then he is going to His speed is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's gonna attempt to hide. That's gonna beat both of your vigilance defenses. So he is in the wind.
Okay. I have heightened senses for an edge on vigilance stuff, but if it's a defense thing, then I don't know how that works.
Go ahead, put your heightened senses in. Character can sense things roughly twice as far. They also have edge on vigilance checks to perceive things. All right.
He has trouble.
And he's got sneaky, which gives enemies trouble to detect him. Okay, so how I'm gonna say this plays off. This is actually pretty cool. This is like some Daredevil type shit. The character has edge on agility checks with sneaking around. Enemies have trouble on vigilance checks to detect the character when the character is invisible or hiding. And you have heightened senses. The character can sense things roughly twice as far away as normal. They also have an edge on vigilance checks to perceive things. And enemies have trouble on checks they make to sneak past the character. So, essentially, the way this is going to play out is you both are going to roll straight. He rolls straight to hide from you, so he doesn't get his edge on hiding from you. You don't get your vigilance. You don't get your edge on vigilance to find him. So it's just somebody really good at hiding versus somebody really good at like scoping people.
This is some Craven shit.
Yeah.
So should I roll? Am I trying to beat the 20, I guess? Or
so when you're looking for him, that's what you're gonna roll.
Got it. Okay.
And that brings us to the start of the initiative, which is right now. Affliction and Crash, you both got 18. So, who would like to go first?
If you don't mind, I originally said that Affliction can go first, but I just got shot and I don't like this guy now, so I'd like to take a minute to see if I can.
Okie
as I'm going to do that vigilance check with my edge. I don't want to add my charmed life onto it. I don't get that one, but I want to boost it still.
Go for it.
It's a 16.
All right, so a 16 does not beat his agility defense. So,
all right, so I okay, so it's just a standard, okay. So then, I'll just stand, look around, just put my hands up, and just go. Great plan to, lead the world by hiding like a kid in hide and seek. Are you really actually like on this plan, or do you just do whatever he tells you to do? I'm saying out into the air as I'm attempting to use a wisecracker. So he has to make an ego check to not get focus damage and or get stunned.
Pop wisecracker in chat for me. I just want to make sure it's not a line of sight.
There's no information that I have in regards to that, so I have to.
Okay. I am going to have you roll this with trouble just because you can't see who you're talking to.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing a quick check on the in the book to make sure I didn't leave anything out.
No, you're good.
In earshot, it says. It specifically says in earshot.
Gotcha. Then yeah, go ahead, roll. All regular.
All right, so make an ego. 15, and I'm gonna use. I've got my. Oh, I want to see if I can, get it wild. So I'm gonna use my charm for a 20.
Yep, that hits.
So he's gonna do.
Next time you gotta roll your ego attack.
Okay, I'll take the. If you're good with this, I'll take the 19 instead of the 20.
Oh, you are not getting that fantastic success.
Okay. Well, then I don't know how do I calculate this then?
So it's just going to be 5 instead of 6. So So it's 30 points of damage instead.
Okay, great. So he takes 30 points ego damage. Or focus damage, rather.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now he's pissed. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna prepare, because my hope is that I piss him off enough that he charges me.
Okie dokie. That brings us to you, Affliction.
Hello. Okay, so he is paralyzed, not technically grabbed, right?
You're talking about Soldier?
Yes.
He's just stunned, so like
Right.
on his he's gonna be coming out of it on his turn.
Okay, so if I want to grab him, like, can I physically do it, like, without
You just have to hit. You just have to hit his melee defense.
Okay, or I can use one of my things that technically grab them, like the chains, right?
Chains pinned down. You would need something like telekinetic grab
Okay.
to do what I think you're thinking of.
Okay. It says on fantastic success they're grabbed. Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna pop the chains. And we'll. So, as you see, behind Affliction, that shadow that kind of follows her, it opens up as these chains come out of the darkness, covered in hellfire. All right. So I'm going to make a make an ego attack. Okay. Do I get anything special because he is
Ego attack. So make sure when we're doing attacks that do damage, we're hitting the attack button. So go ahead and reroll that for me.
Oh, okay. Yo, I see.
There we go.
Okay.
And I will. I mean, you don't really need edge that hit for max damage.
But fantastic success.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Roll with edge.
I'm rerolling the 2, right?
Oh, you're re-rolling the 6.
Oh, the 6. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
All right. So go ahead and put the spell in chat so we can see what happens.
Okie dokie. It's above the 3 things I rolled.
Oh. The character summons chains covered in hellfire. They attack anyone. Oh, it's a concentration. They stay. Ooh.
You said I get 3.
The mists are also technically a concentration that stays.
Yep.
Yeah, because the mist is it's paralyzing, not stunning.
Woo!
I was built for holding things down. I hold it down.
So he's just getting hit, smashed by them right now. It would take a statistic success to hold him down, but he does take. This is gonna be. This is HP damage. All right, and. Oh shit. Okay. You see the chains come down to smash him, and even in his stunned state, he lets go of the spear, and you see the spear go ching, 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 blocking the chains.
She puts her hand on the chains next to her, and she's like, "I want that spear."
All right, and that is gonna bring us back to our vampire friend, because my big, like, the main bad guy rode like absolute butthole. Oh, he should have rode with edge. It doesn't matter. Fuck. He's gonna use one of his actions to do a thing. And then the other one is going to fire again. Bangarang. 19 to hit.
I'm jinxing it still. It just happens. Like all characters who attempt to harm the character with direct action have trouble.
16 on your agility defense.
It matches.
Okie dokie. So that's going to be 19 points of damage.
All right.
And then he's going to attempt to hide again. Oh, that's not good. He failed to hide successfully, so you should be able to see him.
Yeah, my vigilance is 14 as a defense, so.
And now it is Soldier's turn. Now we get to have fun. Soldier is gonna snap out of it. 5, 10. Make his way to you, Affliction. He's just going to put the spear near the smoke that you are, and you see blood forming around it, and then he gets into position and attacks. He is going to use he should actually first thing you see him do is get into his attack stance.
Not to do. Does he have a thing that allows him to save out of being stunned?
Stun lasts 1 round, if I'm not mistaken.
The target is stunned.
The mist says it so long as it's up.
And remains that way while the character concentrates.
Oh, let me see.
Sorry, I don't mean to be that guy.
Oh, no. Let me just go back up and look. Because if in that case, the character makes an ego check against the target's vision. It remains that way while the character. Wow.
Yeah.
Look, I am squishy. I need to keep them away from me.
That's busted. Okay, well.
Yeah.
Then in that case,
Keep the dog down, please. I'll keep it played for a minute.
I'm gonna change his first action.
Okay.
Okay, so he's not shooting me?
Oh no, that was his second action. His first action was protecting himself from Wisecracker. But
okay.
He is not doing that anymore.
Okay. Then he's taking that damage to the focus.
What did we roll on the d6?
A 5.
5.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, good.
Alrighty. Stun. Let me make sure I have this right. Any powers the character is concentrating on immediately, they cannot take any actions, and all attacks against them have edge. Unless otherwise specified this last 1 round. That is busted. Alright. But that is okay. That is why they did what they did now, and I do not feel bad. And I'm gonna roll a d4 to see how long. Holy shit. Okie dokie. That is gonna be. Wait, he can move while he's stunned, right? He just can't take any actions. 1, 2, and he is going to fall off of the building.
Oh. Oh no.
Okie dokie.
Affliction just kind of cocks her head to the side.
That brings us to Affliction and Crash. You're both at 18.
All right. Did you have something you particularly wanted to do with following him, or?
I don't know. Affliction is confused.
All right. Well, I know what I'm going to do, which is because I see this guy, I'm just going to put my helmet on and just say, peekaboo. It's going to look like Crash launches himself forward like a cannonball. I'm using flight to move. I'm using flight for my movement, and I'm rolling it into the action-reaction of Ram. I don't want it to look like I'm flying. I want it to look like I just launched myself like a human cannonball at this dude.
Gotcha. Go ahead and give it to me.
Let's see. So Ram. It says making a close range attack against the enemy. If it's a success, they take regular damage. I take regular damage, and the enemy takes double damage.
I thought it was ×3 damage.
Well, I think that's if it's a fantastic.
Gotcha.
All right. So I guess I make a melee attack then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making it with edge for the luck. 19. Still a 19. So he's going to take 70 damage as I take 35.
Okie dokie. He takes 70 damage?
He takes double.
Okay.
These rules are weird, man.
No, I'm laughing. This is good. This is you see, you have him on his knees. He is almost out. But while you hit him, and I'm imagining you have to move to him, right?
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm using flight to look like I just go as a human cannonball. So Affliction doesn't see the flight. You just see Crash cross his arms, head down, and slam into this dude from way far away.
Like, as you know that scene in Fight Club where Tyler Durden's just getting the shit beat out of him and he's just laughing the whole time? Mm-hmm. That's what you see with this vampire that you have clearly bested. And he just looks up at you like barely conscious. Oh, you're everything we thought you'd be. Perfect. And that's when you see a portal open up.
All right.
And out of it, we see a very attractive looking older gentleman appears. And you see he has the soldier in tow with him. And he looks around at everything that's going on. And he just kind of drops the soldier. He just says, "This is the second time you have failed us, Achilles." And he holds his hand out, and then the spear goes to his hand, and he looks down at the unconscious body of the not unconscious but the dazed body of Achilles, and he goes, "You are barely worthy of this," and he just tosses it down at him. Affliction, you immediately recognize the face of Merlin.
Okay. Good. This is great. This is gonna go so well.
Hey, Affliction, the spear's on the ground.
Yeah. Great. Cool.
I expected you to be stubborn, even difficult. I did not think that you would come with help, however. And he looks at you, Affliction.
Hello.
So shall we do this as we used to in the days of old? A proper display of arcane prowess? Or should we give way to our more baser instincts and simply attempt to destroy?
Can I use a reaction while he's posturing an Affliction?
What would you like to do?
I don't know how well this will work, but the dude is near unconscious. Can I unwillingly fastball special him at Merlin?
As a reaction?
Fastball special is a reaction, which is usually like an out, like somebody throws me. But can I be the one to do it?
If you spend the karma, sure.
I absolutely will, 100%.
Okay.
I guess, yeah. It says he makes a close attack, but he's pretty unconscious and not doing it on purpose, so I guess I'll make the attack for him.
Okay.
Fantastic 19 as I throw this limp-ass body at Merlin.
The body comes flying at him. And you see Merlin look at you and just go... And he is going to, as a reaction, use Summon Portal, which is an action, but he does have lightning action. So you see this portal just appear in front of him. The body goes flying into it, and then you see another portal about 100 feet appear, and then right at your feet.
Oh, he's dead. Because he just took all of that on himself. Then.
Baser instincts it is, then, I suppose.
Times have changed, old one. Power shifting.
I have a firm grasp. He is going to... The first thing that he is going to do, as he did that as a reaction on your turn, it's now his turn. I did not expect y'all to cause enough problems to me to bring Merlin in. This is gonna be fun. I knew the two of y'all were trouble.
Look, I shit talk Mephisto to his face. I can handle Merlin. This is fine.
First thing he does is looks at Soldier, and you see the mist leave his eyes. The second thing he's going to do is he's just gonna hit you with a hex bolt.
Yeah, it's fine.
So here he goes. 18 to hit.
My ego, or what is it?
This
Agility.
is
Oh, yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. Yes, he hits.
okay. So that is 37 points of damage as he just. Now, I highly recommend y'all start considering using the environment, or remember why you came here and maybe try and run to objective, because this is this is gonna be. Chuck is out. The vampire's done, but now you're dealing with 2 members of the council. Now, if y'all take 2 members of the council, I kudos to y'all.
Does this go through my phase? The hex bolt?
Magic does, yes.
Okay. Okay. Is it now my turn?
It is in fact your turn, yes.
Dope. Cooliosis. We are what have you told Affliction about this? What we're heisting, like this place?
Any information that Noir put forward about this being like a high end penthouse, and just that the auction is happening here because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know much. I came
That's
I
fair.
came to Affliction right after I got the information.
Yeah, I thought you guys were gonna sneak in from the bottom up, you did top down.
That's fair. That's fair.
I figured they wouldn't be expecting top down, but surprise.
Is there something that I can do to bring Crash with me? Because I could just phase down into the building to look
Do
for
you have
this.
phased others?
No.
You're gonna have to make a decision.
Okay. He's pretty tough, right? Okay. Affliction is going to Oh boy. That's a good question. There's not much I can do for you, buddy. Oh, there is something I can do. I'm going to release the vapors of Valtor.
Okay.
And then go to Crash to guide him out. So an inky mist for up to 25 spaces per rank around them that blocks all line of sight beyond 5 spaces. Let's see. It's gonna attack. They're gonna make an ego attack against the target's vigilance defense. On a success, the attack does regular damage. But I'm mostly using this to ink my way out of here. But let's see. I'm going to
So
make.
you're gonna make your way to him. You can
Yep.
move 5 spaces. 5,
Yep.
10, 15, 20. Yep, there you go.
Okay, so I'm going to make an ego attack. That's a 17.
Okay.
I am going to.
Target's vigilance defense. Oh, okay. So you're trying to surround them in it.
Mm-hmm. I am.
Vigilance defense for Merlin is 19. Vigilance defense for Soldier is only 15.
Okay. I'm mostly using this as a we gotta go. Merlin's here. Let's go. Look, I know my own strengths, okay? It is not facing a fucking immortal, okay?
Yeah, that vigilance defense stops him from getting attacked, but it's still blocking line of sight. It
Yes.
looks like.
Yeah. So, Affliction drops this smoke around herself, and then she is again just standing next to you. I think I'm going to drop my phase self so that again I am small. Take me away, please.
Oh my god. You hear him go, Vapors of Altor. It's a good spell. I remember when I made it. You feel wind whipping up and moving the ink away. But that's just him flexing.
Mhm.
You're still able to do what you're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Take me away to go. Hang on. And I'm gonna just grab her and to wrap around me, and I'm gonna do what it's gonna look like the same thing using my movement, where it looks like I'm bolting forward, except at no point did we actually talk about me detaching that bungee cord. So I'm gonna bank right.
Okay. I had to roll to see if he was able to move the wind. He did roll a fantastic success. So that means that you all have to literally crawl to get away from this.
Does that
Roll off
include
the edge.
flying? Okay.
Mhm.
Then yeah, I will because that was the plan. I literally will just like drop down and roll off the edge.
Okay. So you both are off building.
Yep. And like I said, we never made mention about me detaching that bungee cord, so I'm
Mhm.
just down.
Okay. So you're both aware that Merlin and the soldier are on y'all ass. As you escape the building, it's like hurricane winds up there, and you hear Merlin. Affliction, is this the best Belith has to offer? We are out of initiative. You're both off of the building. You are falling, but you have the bungee on you. Affliction, I'm imagining that you're flying.
Yeah, well, I'll probably like I'm being held by him, so I'm gonna go where he's gonna go. So I can fly if needed, but
So at this point, I'm gonna go. Are we going back into are we going into the building or out of here?
We must get the item.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna let the bungee like bounce up, and then I'm gonna just like swing out and go through one of the glass.
I will
Alright,
phase
hold on.
as he does that.
Okay, so you're falling off of the building. What's the plan?
Pretty much, she said we have to go back inside. So when we hit the ground, when we get back down towards the ground, or as close as we can to the ground, I'm gonna push off the building on the way back up, so that I just come swinging into one of the windows.
Okay. I am going to say there is on the business card, you know that the auction is taking place in a sub-basement level.
Ooh,
I still have to
okay.
get inside. We still get inside, and it's either that or I just like try to quick release the bungee at the floor, which actually equally fun. So I'm gonna quick release this thing as soon as we get close to the ground. So I'm gonna hit the ground, but I don't take fall damage.
Okay.
So the bungee cord is
He's
gonna
done
go
this
rocketing up into
before.
the air.
It's like you're a stuntman or something.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
you are both at the lobby.
Get up into the lobby.
Let's all go to the moon. So you're at the lobby. You can still see the winds whipping on the very top of this skyscraper. What would you like to do?
Oh, with any luck, they'll think they'll think that we ran for it, especially with the bungee cord coming back up. So, in.
Yes. We must work quickly.
I'm gonna need agility checks from both of you. The number to beat is 16, and this is just to not be seen by the guards, and to be able to make it towards the auction house, auction area.
We're out of combat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, making sure I knew.
A
which
great
one to roll.
success, but I only got a 14.
Magnificent 22.
Okay, so those are two fantastic successes. I mean, no, that's a fantastic success and a fantastic failure. I'm going to say you're able to get to. There's only one elevator that takes you to the sub basement that you need to go to for the auction, and tell me, they're gonna catch you right as the elevator closes. Tell me what it is that Affliction does that causes her to be seen.
Oh. As the doors are shutting?
Mm-hmm.
That as the doors are closing, they see oh god, no, I don't want that. Probably all the smoke pouring out around her.
Okay. And you immediately know that they've hit the alarm, and that you do not have much time before Merlin and Soldier get to you.
Okay.
You open the elevator door opens up, and you can see you can see this fancy lobby, and inside there are double doors that lead to the actual like theater area where the auction is going to be held. And when you get there, you can see some of the items on stage. I'm going to need Affliction to make me an ego check.
Okie dokie.
Only target number 12.
Okay. 17 with a magnificent success.
That
A
is-
marvelous success, if it were.
That is in fact a marvelous success, and you know that there are wards in front of each item, defensive ones that Merlin himself has set up. You may be able to do something about it, but it would take you time.
Yeah. Okay. Do I know what kind of wards these are? They're gonna do physical damage? Or, I mean, the magical damage, obviously.
From what you're able to tell, these will have a psychic mental effect.
Okay. How's Crash looking?
Healing. Rapidly.
Are your heals only of the physical matter?
As far as I know, why?
Okay, how much, like, if I can only get one item, I'm gonna go for the sword, obviously. But I am going to attempt to, break this, and she's gonna say,
There are wards on these items. I can subdue them, but I need time. Can you make it so they do not come down quickly? Remember, you're dealing with a wizard.
No, but I'll give it my best. And I'll go back to the elevator, and I'm just gonna hit the emergency on the elevator so that at least that won't work. If this dude comes portaling down here, I don't know what to do though.
All right, if I roll 75 or under, they're showing up immediately.
Shit.
You start working on the runes, and Crash, you see the portal
I wish I could
forming
get out
out
of
of
trouble.
nothingness, and then both Merlin and Achilles, the soldier, steps out.
All I can think to do is, I don't know if it works this way, but as the portal starts to close again, is doing the exact same thing as before and just try to like headbutt one of them, maybe Merlin, back through the portal that he came through. It's a stall tactic at best, but
Okay.
I'm assuming that this guy is so used to magic that my stupid shit is gonna be off-putting.
Okay. I am gonna say go ahead and roll me an agility check.
All right,
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have you roll.
a check or an attack?
Yeah, go ahead, roll an agility attack.
Okay, just making sure I knew which one to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got my edge on it, but that was not good at all. It's a 10.
All right, and I'm gonna have him just roll ego, and if he beats 10,
Oh gee, trouble. But
oh my god, Are you-
trouble?
you gave
trouble?
him trouble.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I've got the jinx bit, so yeah.
All right.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold. Is he within 5 spaces of me?
I
Not
didn't
really,
move
but I'll
particularly
give.
far.
Oh,
I'll
you
give
don't.
it
You
to
don't. You
I'll
don't
give
have
it
trouble. Okay. No, it's all right. He didn't have trouble, so.
Yeah, it was me. I
Yeah.
put it on him.
So you see him do one spell, smile, and immediately do another. Lightning actions is a bitch. So that trouble is going to turn to Edge. And another portal, just like when you threw the guy, he creates another one and you go head first into the portal. You find yourself back on the roof. And right behind you, you see the soldier walks out. And then the portal closes. In the lobby, it is just Merlin and Affliction. You have a natural talent, Affliction, but you truly are in need of a better instructor than some low-level demon.
It is easy to learn from the best.
I would like to copy his power, please.
Which power are you copying?
I don't know. How many does he have? I saw him use the wind. I could use the wind on him.
Yeah, you could. Would you like to?
Sure.
All right. And so this is so fucking cool.
Is there a way that I can manipulate this to make him hit the rune to like expend it?
So, the winds of Batum, the character conjures swirly winds that they control. All movement by a foe within 10 spaces per character's rank is cut in half. The character can also use the spell to push away smoke, mist, or fog. If such a thing was created by a power, you make an ego check to go against the power. Now, here's what I will say. There is a function in this game, or a homebrew function that we use here, called Omega Push.
Okay.
Now, here's the deal with Omega Push. You can push a power to its absolute limit. So right now, the spell does not move people. But if you push for it to, it can. However, doing so, Omega Pushes can go real bad. So my question to you is, would you like to try it?
What do I do to try it? I need to know that before I make a decision.
So first off, you have to make a DC 20 resilience check.
Resilience. Okay. I have a 2. Not great, but
now regardless if you succeed or not, you're going to get the bonus, the boon of this power. It's just how much is this going to hurt you?
That's fair.
And I will go ahead and I'll give you the rules for this in our Discord.
Okay. Wow.
Omega Push is how Crash wound up with flight out of nowhere.
Oh, fun.
So
oh my god, okay.
So this is
Jesus. Okay.
You are rank
3.
So you're going to take 5d6 points of damage.
That would probably kill me.
Well, let's find out. That's 19 points of damage.
I could take that.
And now you get to tell me how you would like this power to function.
Okay, I have to make the resilience check though. Okay, come on, Affliction. Okay, that's 13. 13? I rolled so high. So if I roll with Edge, I reroll the 5.
Yeah. Oh, if you roll with Edge, you reroll the 2.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use my last karma for that. Nope. Okay, cool. Dope. I can take that hit. But that's it. But if it still works,
Mm-hmm.
he sees the shadow behind Affliction grow as Beleth emerges from the hells and helps her to maneuver this wind to then throw him into his own spell.
Okay. So, we see Belith giving you more power than you can handle. Your veins go black. You start bleeding from the eyes, nose, and ears. But you are able to successfully conjure this wind and send Merlin slammed into the rune on the sword. And you see his eyes go white as he hits the rune and he falls to his knees. You know that his mind is being assaulted by his own magic, but you only have moments. Now, here's the other part. Because you failed your resilience check, you are going to suffer something called power burnout. After using Omega Push, if the resilience check at activation was failed, the character cannot use the same power again until they complete a long rest. So, or power set.
Yeah.
So, anything in the magic power set, you are now unable to use.
Dope.
Grab sword, run.
Yeah, yep.
And so you see, you grab the sword, and you're getting the hell out.
Yeah, yep.
I mean,
Yep.
The
I'm
good
gonna
news
run
is
to
I didn't get a chance to stop the elevator because you just portaled in. So.
Yep. Just pressing the button. Close door. Me and Beleth in the elevator.
We're gonna turn the page, and we find ourselves back on the roof, with Achilles and Crash, and let me go ahead and get rid of him. All right. So, you both popped out of the portal. Soldier has his spear in hand, and he smiles and says, Merlin's probably killed your friend already.
Probably. And I'm gonna back away from him towards the edge of the building.
He looks at you and says, I would like to give you the offer one more time. Work with us. Please.
Just gonna hold my hand out to him.
He's going to come over to you and take your hand.
Cool, I'm gonna kick off the building with him.
All right. I am going to let him make an attack as a reaction.
Okay. My action here is grab, I guess.
Oh, go ahead and roll your melee. This will paint how this goes.
With my
target number is going to be 18. Oh, you got him.
How's 19?
Let's see. He's going to make this attack at trouble. I'm going to say he's going to attempt to stop the fall by stabbing his spear into the building.
Yep.
I'm going to say he needs a 15 at least.
Can I do dub? No, I guess it's not. No, I can't. The way he's not attacking me, so I can't do it. Go for it.
8.
But it's like trouble. It's like trouble.
And here we go.
Damn.
It stays at 21, and he just.
You know what?
You are being difficult.
Yeah, I am. And I'm getting really, really tired of playing the hero all the time. And I'm going to grab him and I'm going to fly straight down. I'm gonna try to pull him off of his own spear.
Make me a melee target number 18 again, but you do have edge.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna use that, and I want to. I'd like to use my own like charm edge.
Mm-hmm. That's a 16. You try to pull. And you feel now why they call him the soldier. He is like perfectly poised on this. He is going to reach in his pocket, and he is going to attempt an attack. He's gonna have double trouble with this. It's not combat really, but I'm gonna roll combat because
Yeah. Well, if it's towards me, it gets the trouble already. You said he has double,
Yep.
so.
And I had a roll with trouble.
You said double trouble, right?
Yes. Here we go.
All right, so that's 1. There we go.
Oh, actually, does he have anything?
If he has something to negate it, I'm gonna put it right back on him with my jinx. So.
Wait, how many reactions do you have?
Like 3
Okay.
or more. I don't know. I've got battle ready and like combat reflexes, and I've got all those things that make me have a bunch of reactions.
You see a syringe, but you're able to stop it just before he's able to get it in. It's just one of those. You're stopping him from like piercing you with the needle.
No, and I'm gonna try reverse a flying straight up with him.
Okay,
just
go ahead.
Abruptly shifting directions.
Roll me another melee.
Mm-hmm. Same thing with my charm for a 21. Marvelous.
Okay, I am going to say he is going to use his reaction.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry, that's the wrong one. Escape.
Okay.
And he's going to attempt to escape you before you're able to get this off.
Okay.
And that is a 20.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll let him escape if I can. But can I use a reaction onto that, or are we not at that?
What would you like to do?
Ram. If he's gonna slip out and I fly straight up, I'm gonna just pivot and plummet onto him.
I'll
If not, that's fine.
I'll allow it, but you are going to get double trouble for the sudden shift in direction.
All right.
Because you just flew.
You know what?
Up,
I'm overcomplicating it. Well,
yeah.
He slips out, and I'm just up in the air.
Okay. And in that case, he's like standing on his spear, pulls it out, throws it at you as he falls. And this is going to be, he is going to make this attack. I think this is gonna be game right here. We'll see how this goes. He does get edge on this attack.
I'm negating it because he's attacking me so jinx to trouble it.
He is still in his attack stance. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing anything because this is gonna see how the rest of the story goes overall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, motherfuck. Wow, I've been... Okay, here we go. So it's just a straight roll because...
Yep.
Alright, here we go. Yeet! Wait, no, sorry. It has to be agility. So sorry.
Okay.
Yeet!
That's below my defense.
Alrighty. The spear comes by you, and you're just able to dodge it. Yeah, that's it. What do you do?
I see he starts falling, and the spear is going flying. And God damn it. Crash said he was tired of being the hero, but something I'm in this torn position where he has the heroic tag but doesn't want it.
I'll let you know right now.
Mm-hmm.
Abandoning Affliction will not cost you the heroic tag.
It's not abandoning Affliction, it's letting Achilles drop. That's the part that I'm on. Yeah, I don't know if I have any indication that he would survive it.
That is true.
I think in this frozen moment, he's seeing this, and then suddenly something that Affliction said jumps to mind, which is a very key phrase. Spear of Destiny. And suddenly I am positioned with letting one person fall and potentially survive. I don't know his abilities. Or letting the mythical Spear of Destiny wind up somewhere in the city. And that sounds like a worse outcome. Because who knows what happens with this thing. And so, if it makes him lose the hero tag, so be it, but Crash is going to think of the city at large first and chase the spear to catch it before it falls into the city.
Now, for those of you that have stuck with Noirville for a while and have watched some of our other shows, you know what's about to happen. I just like having proof, so when stuff like this happens, I don't have to feel bad. Okie dokie. So you fly after the sphere. The moment you touch it, there is a black bolt of lightning that is going to hit you.
Okay. Good thing I've been healing up, but we'll see how that goes.
Yes. I believe the other person that tried to grab the spear was Shift.
Okay.
It's only 14 points of damage.
That's a drop.
But then you see the sphere flies off and ends up in the hands of the soldier again. He stabs it into the skyscraper, sliding down and touches ground softly. Affliction?
So you said I can't use the magic power set.
Mm-hmm.
Flight and phasing are not part of that magic
Exactly.
power set. So I am through the building.
And so this Affliction, you get out just in time to see the black bolt of lightning hit Crash in the sky, and as you get out of the building, soldier lands in front of you.
In front, I'm going up. I'm going
Oh, you're
up.
going up?
Okay,
Okay, never mind.
I'm not going to
he's
street level. I can
he's
fly.
sliding down, you're going up. You see he gets Crash gets hit by the bolt of lightning, and you're both flying up, and he's just Soldier's just on the ground looking at the both of you up there.
You also see Crash is flying, which he didn't do around you the entire time until now.
That's all right. You see a giant demon behind Affliction.
I think as Affliction closes in, you just it's soft at first, and then you finally like hear it as you close in a crash as he says, "What is it with women that I meet and like weird creature things that just come along as a +1 every time? This is the third time.
She puts her hand up.
We need to go.
Yep. Just gotta peel back and fly off.
I love that she looks like magic right now with like the giant sword behind her. She's very weak and she's just pulling this through the air.
And so, as we turn the page, you were able to successfully retrieve the Sword of Null from the Eternal Council. However, Oliver still remains captured.
Yep. The initial mission that I came to Affliction with is a success in this regard. But I now have more on my plate here, and this is clearly not something that we can do just by ourselves here.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
I will help you get your friend if you give me something in return.
I swear to God, if it's my blood.
What?
Every single person has been asking me for my blood today.
It is
And
important. You are special. You are important. Not just to me, but to the greater world. If I am by your side, and Beleth is with me, we will not fail.
We didn't do so hot just now.
We are alive, and we accomplished our goal. I have friends who can help.
You know what? I think I do too. I'm not giving you my blood, but if you want to put one over on a magical Mr. Merlin and take whatever he's got hold, that I can deal with. Blood,
You see
no.
her-
Revenge?
You see her pause and she kind of looks over her shoulder for a moment.
There's a puddle on the ground, and in it you see the reflection of the nightscape of the city in the furious eyes of Beleth.
Do you want my help?
It would certainly be nice.
Then grant me this one request. If we are successful, just a bit. If we do not, if you do not work with me, I will take it. Not now, but with my friends. I would much rather do this the easy way.
If we succeed, we can revisit this conversation, but I need to understand why first, because if I'm as special as everybody keeps telling me, then there's a lot more to it than just the fact that I'm a really healthy guy.
As I've said, you have touched death, and she has touched you. You are hers. Her blood is powerful, and so is yours. I need it.
You see her like pause and sort of like hold something back.
Can I use understanding body language to get a read on what that might be. It's a logic check, which is not my forte, but it's against the target.
It's up to you, LB.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It says target number 13, so let's see how this goes. 15.
What does your body language give away?
She touches her shoulder again, as she did when she was speaking with her demon, as if to say, we need it, not just me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that for just a brief moment, Crash, you see Belith standing behind Affliction like a proud papa, head on shoulders. But he's looking at you like you are a meal. And Affliction, in return, you see Lady Death over the shoulder of Crash, smiling because she can see how much everybody wants to play with her very special toy.
We revisit the conversation if we're successful. I'm gonna get my friends. I'm gonna see if I can get any more friends. If you want to get yours too, then so be it. If you want to join up with my friends, make a party out of it.
A bargain.
Enjoy the sword.
And that is where we're going to end this issue today. Oh my god, this might be the cause of the crossover between Ancients of Lovely and Bad Meets Evil. Oh my god.
See,
I did not see that coming.
so there's that, or I remembered something else that you said last episode, and I kind of want to make your Midnight Suns.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Mhm.
Go ahead and tell the people who you are and what you get into. We'll start with you, LB.
Hello.
Hi, I'm LB Hackema. You can find me at LB Hackema on Instagram and on Blue Sky. I stream on Hack Recklessly on Twitch, on YouTube. You can find all our VODs. We do horror games. We do party games. We're starting a Fallout game, so it's probably going to be up by the time this is there. Enjoy that. I don't always play a little creep, but sometimes I do. That's me.
Hi, everybody. Hi. I'm Zachary Vaudo. I'm found everywhere all over the internet at Sneakernet or Sneakernet Music, wherever music can be heard and wherever tabletop games are played. I don't have a channel of my own. I'm a nomad to everybody else's channels. Rolling Nomads, the Hype Goblin here with Noirville. I'm on Hack Recklessly for said Fallout game. I am just all over the place, so you're going to have to follow me to figure out where I am and to listen to the music that I make, both for your enjoyment and for many tabletop games all across the internet. This is getting wild, and I can't wait to see where Noir brings us next.
And I am Noir. You can find me all over the internet as the Noir Enigma. Thank you so much for watching. And as is tradition, we turn the page and we see Merlin coming up the elevator, holding his head and looking at Soldier, who is on the ground, on the base level. Soldier goes, I wasn't able to succeed on our task. I failed the council again. Merlin smiles. It creates a portal, and they both walk through it onto the roof. And Sochi goes, I don't understand. Merlin, do you think that I did not have this thought out? Charles. And you see the vampire get up, beaten, making his way over to Merlin sluggishly. Achilles, you did your part perfectly. I did not expect for Affliction to show up. I need to work on my divinations, but I had Charles assist you for a very specific reason. And why is that, Merlin? Charles? And you see he pulls out his gun, clicks the hammer, and nothing comes out of the gun. Instead, a bullet goes back in. And he opens up the chamber, and there is a round with blood on it. Bring this to the team. Have them start to look. What about those two? Yes, I suppose we should keep eyes on them. How far along is Project Prometheus? It's been abandoned for some time, but we have a couple that are functional. Activate them. We look at the panel and we see large capsules that open up, and we see a figure step out, and they are violently shaking extraordinarily fast, and then we see a symbiote wrap around them. Caster 7, we need you to run surveillance. And we see the face of Caster, and he immediately bolts out. And then we see a number of other capsules, all with casters inside of them. And they all run out as well. And that is where we end our story today. Thank you so much for joining us. I truly hope you enjoyed. Be kind to yourself and to each other. And as always, Excelsior. Bye.